Even Santa Claus, Vacations at Lake Martin. He was such a hit. We had to see where Santa Claus lives. And while we were there, we got to meet Mrs. Claus. In this episode, we stopped by for a little breakfast with the gang at Who's Diner. You definitely, whatever time of day or night, want to swing by and see those guys and get your picture made with a hot dog. And we want a boat parade. We talk about it on this episode. People are all the time asking about cool Lake Martin waterfront homes, and who better to have a fantastic cabin than a builder from Birmingham, Mr. Bill Kennebrew.
Yeah, we got here. We kind of call ourselves the first newcomers. My parents and I bought this place with my wife Laurie back in the early '80s, and we actually, being contractors, we usually contract everything. But down here, we actually built this with our friends and family, and it's really become a home, and everybody comes back.
Well, it's not a place that you can just build and it look like this in the first day that you move in. This place has evolved, hasn't it, Bill?
Yeah, it has, Paige. Just everything about it is something that happened the next year and the next year. Actually, it's probably the first year, because I'm actually working down here now, that we didn't build something new. This has been a maintenance year. We're doing those things that you need to do, like painting and staining and that type of thing. But we've just really become, this is my son's spent his first week of his life here, and has come back year after year, and he lives down here in another cabin in our slough. And like so many people in this slough, there's actually 4 families that have brothers and sisters just in this one slough that have multiple cabins. So it's really a homey place.
Mm-hmm. So when people are starting to search, I think that's a thing that they think, like, it needs to be perfect by the end of the summer or by a certain time. But that is really encouraging to know that this is something that can just sort of happen.
Yeah, you start. Boathouses come later and they take on their same personality, a different personality, but the same as the house. All our rooms just sort of evolved over the years. And later I'm going to let Miss Laurie, she'll show you our addition we did about 10 years ago that was our 25th wedding anniversary. And we finished it by the 30th. It took us a little while, but I'll let her show y'all the master bedroom wing. And this is the original cabin. And this is still how we heat the place. We heat it with this wood burning stove. And just spend, actually the winters maybe are as important to us as the summers.
In every square inch, it feels like there are memories. You have almost an entire wall when you first walk in of just memorabilia, pictures, postcards, invitations. It's just striking. Now you have an interesting collection of rubber ducks.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Okay. Well, we decided we were going to do the pontoon boat thing. So that was about 11, 12 years ago, and we sold the speedboat and we bought the pontoon. But it does have a 225 on it, so it doesn't go too slow. But it had to have a name, so it was named the Rubber Ducky. And then when you name your boat the Rubber Ducky and you put rubber ducks all up and down the sides, then all of a sudden that's all you get for Christmas, my wife found out, for about the next 10 years. We don't have a television, still don't have one, probably hopefully never will, which now with iPads and all that makes that a little easier. And we do go to our neighbors a lot and watch football games. But that's what makes you join in with everybody.
Okay, so the record collection.
Yeah, well, we still have records, vinyls, as I guess everybody calls them now. I've got my original collection, and my wife brought hers. Then Mark Northcutt, he donated his a few years ago. My brother Lee donated one, and a couple other families, Jeff and Jan. we just have a collection, and so we actually listen to them. Not all the time. We all still got our playlist, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. And every time you pick one up, you see somebody's name written on the back of it, because you know how we all used to, if you were from the age I am. You were always loaning them to somebody, but you wanted them back. So yeah, there's a lot of just good memories with that. And this is a place to hang out. Somebody gave us a birdhouse one time, it was too pretty, so we didn't hang it up outside. Well, now I can count about 20 or 25 of them that are hung up in here. So be careful of what you wish for. We wish for some decorations, and we got them.
Do you have a favorite? How do you decide where you're going to hang out?
Well, now my favorite's the dock. That's where I hang out. We're under the umbrella or in the boats or swimming. And even at night with the green light down in the water, you go down there and we don't ever catch any fish, but we fish a lot. So anyway, the outside part's probably my favorite. There's hard to pick it, but yeah, we've got a dart room and a card room, and we actually have a pool table in the boathouse. So there's just always something you're doing outside. Yeah.
Well, it takes a special family to have this kind of a special place. So thank you for letting us come in and show us around.
Well, I'm glad y'all came. Appreciate it.
You never know what someone's hot button is going to be when they start searching for homes. But I want to talk to you about Trey Callaghan of Crew Mortgage and his family's search for their weekend getaway at Lake Martin this year. Trey and Danielle have 3 strapping, young, handsome, active, athletic sons. And Trey and Danielle, when we would look, they were all excited about the ability to pull up in the driveway and their sons run straight down the driveway and hit the water and stay in that water till it was time to go home and help people with their mortgages. Trey is a fantastic neighbor, friend, and mortgage person. Give him a shout.
Mommy, what you are?
We're the superheroes. I'm Iron Man.
No, you're Captain America.
I'm Captain America. And I'm Iron Man.
And you're Iron Man. So good. Y'all back up some so I can show Mommy the whole picture. Oh, yeah. Flex your muscles.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Look at those muscles, Mommy.
Hi, I'm Jill at Who's Diner, and this is JC and Steven. They're our second shift cooks. And we have KK, a waitress, and a waitress, Christina. They're second shift waitresses. And we're fixing to cook breakfast for you. We're gonna fix some bacon and eggs and hash browns and some toast for you. Business is awesome, awesome. We stay so busy. We have our regulars that come in every day and have breakfast, come in every day and have lunch. And sometimes we see them 2 or 3 times a day. So breakfast is, our business is great. We see a lot of people, and it's funny because like when they come in on Saturdays and there's no place to sit down, they'll see a friend over in the corner and they'll say, come on over and sit down with me, So that helps alleviate some of the rush right here, but everybody knows everybody. It's kind of like a little place that everybody, like a Cheers kind of.
Right.
But yeah, most of the time they eat the same thing, same way, every day. And it's so funny because you get to know people, you get to know their family, you get to know about their kids, their dogs. It's just crazy. But they come in so much and we try to talk to our guests and be personable with them. So we do know about their dogs and their kids and everything. We try. Our bosses are so good. They try to keep, everything going, keep the food going, and they don't skimp. They want everything to be just right. And just like people coming in right now, they're everyday regulars.
That's right.
Hi, have a seat, wherever you'd like. And this is how we greet every guest. Yeah, we put in a lot of long hours, because we want everything to be good. We bake cakes and we bake soups and stews and coleslaws, and we make our own wing sauce and tartar sauce and teriyaki sauce. So we do a lot of things that we make our personal selves. What is my favorite? The Philly or the Reuben is really my favorite. I like Philly in an omelet or on a hoagie. I like it either way. But the Cuban I like also, so it's hard for me to say. We got great wings. But anybody that comes in and not know that who we are, they say, what are you known for? Well, our cheeseburgers is what we're known for, and our hamburger steaks. We sell a ton of cheeseburgers a day, and we sell a lot of hamburger steaks. And now we have a 6-ounce and a 10-ounce, kind of like a his and hers. Same way with country fried steaks. We have a small one and a big one, kind of like his and hers. So it gives everybody. Lynn decided to do this hot dog. He called one day and said, I got something coming. When it came, we all laughed. We thought it was crazy, but this has kind of been a thing of his. This is his hot dog.
It's your mascot.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like our mascot. And all the kids love it. They come in and they jump around, and we have people from all over coming in having pictures made with it because it's just so unique. And then the stars and striper on his back that you can see from the outside. So it's a patriotic hot dog. Well, if you haven't been to see us yet, come on down and see us at Who's. You can get breakfast, lunch, anytime that you want it. Beautiful bacon breakfast.
We're looking at houses and we love Lake Martin.
14 years of real estate, I've been in thousands of homes, and you can always tell the difference. It doesn't matter the price, it does not matter the style, location. You can just feel when a house is full of love. And Laurie, when you pull into this driveway until you leave, every square inch of this home is full of love. How did you accomplish that?
Oh, Lord. It's all family. And it started at a small cabin. Bill's parents gave each other that for their 25th anniversary to each other. And Bill and I were dating at that time, and later on married. And so Bill's parents, when we started having kids, Bill's parents moved across the slough because they said, I'm not a babysitter.
Okay.
Over the years, when our son grew up and all of his friends started coming down, Bill and I doubled the size of the cabin and built this. This is our little hideaway, or big hideaway.
Right.
Basically, we doubled the size. This is our master suite. Got good size bedroom. It's filled with windows so we can see the whole lake. Mm-hmm. Under it is a dark room and card room. We've got a huge bathroom, fancy shower, champagne bubble tub, which I love dearly.
Oh, yes.
And instead of doing like everybody always does, the straight along counter, we took 2 old pieces of furniture and backed them and put antique sinks in them.
Amazing.
Kind of fun. Water bed. Bill and I went shopping in New York and got this gorgeous Museum of Modern Art light fixture. Mm-hmm. And he surprised me by hanging it here. It should have gone into a nicer house, but we love it here. It's all together. Our shutters, my brother was doing some work for a man in Atlanta, and the guy had these shutters. These came from the Cotton Mart in downtown Atlanta. So they're antique shutters. No one knew what to do with them, and I said, ooh, we're building a wall. I want to open it, and we put them there. So all sorts of neat and cool little things we've just sort of collected over the years, and it's been wonderful.
Mm-hmm. You can tell it's wonderful. Will, your son, who is a contractor now at the lake and in Birmingham, was telling a story on the square footage, which sounds small but is extremely expansive, as you can tell. Said that it will sleep 24 comfortably.
Pretty much.
But tell us about piling in all these people.
Okay, when we were building this, Bill and I were back here using this. Sometimes we actually, at one point in time, just had a little platform bed in here, water bed now. But Will was in college down at Auburn, and I had gone to bed, and they all showed up in the middle of the night. We have a loft, which y'all didn't get to see, that has a bunch of mattresses up there. The next morning, I'm sitting down there having my cup of coffee, and it's sort of like a clown car, because they come down the steps, they come down, hey, I'm Joe, toddle off, jump in the lake, About 4 or 5 of them kept coming down. Finally, Sean, a good friend of ours, who's about the size of Bill, a little taller, comes down and is like, Sean, how did y'all all, it looks like 15 to 20 of y'all up there, how'd y'all sleep? And he said, well, let's see, if one turned over, we all turned over.
10 little monkeys in the Killabrew loft.
They just kept climbing down and I'm going to the water now. It was hilarious. But we've always had groups of people coming through. We've had 3 different Auburn lights, like Bill said earlier. We even had names for them. We had the Will Lights, what was Andy's group called? I don't remember now. But then the Neilinos, that was our nephew Neil Kennebrew. So awesome. We've just had great groups that have come through that we've enjoyed watching them grow up. And Lord, I guess I need my 4th group now because the last one just graduated this year.
Okay, taking
I need
applications.
some more Auburn kids. Santa and Mrs. have to have Auburn kids.
That's right. Do you have a favorite season here at the lake?
Yes, 4th of July.
Oh,
yes.
A summer favorite. Why?
4th of July, absolutely my most favorite holiday. Bill's dad's most favorite day. We cook for days for this. We have fed 70 people, 60 people.
65, 70,
Yeah.
a couple of times.
And through the house, literally one person would eat, you'd wash the dish, and we don't use paper plates and we don't use plastic forks.
Good.
You'd wash the dish, you'd get the silver, and you'd start over and you'd eat it again.
Oh.
We've had them come through, and it's always been wonderful here. We had a band years ago when we were building the boathouse. Everybody's in the boathouse with the band. We hadn't finished it, so the wind bracing wasn't there. So we're all up there dancing, and the boathouse comes swaying like this, and Bill goes, "Stop! It's swaying left and right." My brother goes, "All right, everybody, turn left." They start swaying this way. So, we've had fun here, and we've piled as many people as you can possibly get in one space, over and over again. Can't have enough people. I love it here. I love Lake Martin.
We're at the Downtown Showdown and we love Lake Martin.
Here to tell you what to do at the lake, Miss Stephen Tomlin.
I love telling people what to do.
Well, start by attending the Holiday Open House in downtown Alex City.
Ooh, yeah, I always look forward to that. It's kind of a way to kick off, the upcoming holiday season. You can go ahead and start your Christmas shopping or whatever, but it's a great way to get downtown and just tour the stores. A lot of them have their storefronts open. They have specials, sidewalk sales, a ton of things going on, refreshments. It's really a lot of fun. And I heard there's 2 new businesses coming our way, right?
Oh,
Remember?
man. It was incredible. In the summer during Sunfest, there was a contest about what are we missing in downtown.
The missing piece.
Yes, the missing piece. And an incredible business coffee shop. What we all need is coming to Alexander City, and we hope they are open in time for the Holiday Open House. Be sure to support our local business.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
the other
excited
one?
about that.
What's the other new local business?
It's the Alabama Makers Market. Stephanie Smith, and she's kind of the one who had the whole brainstorm about the missing piece too. She's a great asset in our community. She owns Little Black Dress and Nathan and Claire. She's great. So anyway, she I know she's partnered up with Doug Roberts and where Little Black Dress used to be in their old location. They're going to open this new Alabama Makers Market and feature local artists from, around here and throughout the whole state. It's going to be a really cool store. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
I love anything handmade.
Yes, we should
need that.
all be excited
Yeah.
about that. So I know people that are here at the lake during the holidays or during football season are always surprised by downtown Alex City and all the fun shops that we have all over the lake. Be sure to check that out. Denim and Diamonds. If that's not 2 spectrums in one party promoted by United Way, I don't know what is.
Yes. It's at I heard it's a really, really fun event. So I'm looking forward to it. Everybody's looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's at the Rodeo Club, the world famous.
Yes.
The world famous Rodeo Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Dadeville on 34
That's
is where
worth
the
going
rodeo.
there just to get to go to the rodeo club, right? And
You
it's
are
fun.
yes.
And they have a nice-
Music. What
yeah,
is our music?
Oh, I couldn't even think. It's Lisa and Illusion Band.
Lisa and Illusion?
Illusion. Like I'm sure they're gonna have a smoke machine and it's gonna be so fun.
Yes. I have been to a diamonds and denim party and wondered, is that truly the attire?
Yeah.
And it is.
It is? Yeah.
It's better than a masquerade ball, things that
awesome.
people put together. So be sure to come and support the United Way.
Yeah.
They do a ton for our community all around the lake. It's going to be a great event.
And you can get the tickets at the Dable Chamber for that event. I think they're selling them there in Dable.
Fantastic. Okay, I don't know what side you're on, Alabama or Auburn, but Lake Martin is the place to watch the game. The game is Thanksgiving weekend. Airs November 28th, and there is not a better place, whether you win or lose, to spend that weekend than Lake Martin.
Yeah, I mean, it's the perfect place. Great weather. Football's right down the road, but you can stay here, watch it on your big screen.
Yes.
It's fun.
Everybody opens their windows and doors, pulls as many TVs out to the outdoors
Yes.
as possible, and it's crazy. You
That's
can
what
hear.
we do. We have like a big fire pit
Yes.
outside. We take our TV outside. You know, we
Yes.
just make a whole day of it. And it's right after Thanksgiving, so you're already, you know, happy and full and
That's
keep
right.
the party going, you know?
Thanksgiving is hands down, in my opinion, the best holiday to have at the lake, and it books quickly. So if you're interested in renting a place at Lake Martin, give us a call and we can help you find somewhere to stay for your family. Okay, we are hoping that there is going to be a second annual Point Windy Christmas Boat Parade.
I hope so.
Who do we need to know to make sure this happens, Stephanie?
Lacey Howell, she's like the greatest friend to have. You know, she's always up for anything. She's my friend. She does marketing for Wickles Pickles, and she's just a great person in the community. She's involved in so much. And, you know, we just came up, I don't even know when we came up with this idea. We're like, let's just have a boat parade.
Yes.
That sounds awesome. And she's like, we'll do it at my house. And I'm like, yes. So there weren't many boats, but it was fun. And we all decorated in Christmas lights, and she gave away a trophy, and we had a big fire out there, and Santa was there. So it was a lot of fun. So we would love to bring that back. So I'll have to chat with her, and maybe we can post it on the Young Professionals Facebook page or something like that if we can get that going again. I think that would be fun.
Yes.
It looks pretty.
You may remember Lacey and her husband and her mom. They were featured in the HGTV show. They found a house at Lake Martin. So you might recognize her. She has an incredible home with amazing water frontage and a fun party at the Point. So
They
make
call
sure.
it Point Howell. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Point Howell. So make sure that you either email us, call us, let's rally and make sure that Lacey makes that happen again.
Totally.
Okay, have a great November. Woohoo! What another fun time at Lake Martin. Now be sure to go to lovelakemartin.com and sign up. You will be the first to see future episodes of the Love Lake Martin show. Now, I want everybody to come and to Who's Diner in Alex City and have your picture made with a hot dog, and then forward it to lovelakemartinshow@gmail.com. We will feature it in a future episode. Thanks for watching.